Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls. I welcome you here today to see what fair market value is on 278 Church Street, Newtown. Presented to you today, of course, by Raine and Horne, and in particular, Michael Paris. He has been every step of the way. The rest of the team is here as well. If you need any help, yell out. Newtown, it's straightforward. You show your paddle, record your bid subject to the reserve price. The highest bidder will own it and own a wonderful property in terms of location right in the heart of Newtown. As I was walking up here, I said to Michael, the first thing that came to my mind is this would be perfect for my daughter. I actually love it. By the way, I'm a long-term Newtown person. I lived here long time, own property here. I love this suburb. I love it because I always know between the university, the hospital, and the community here, there is always buyers, there is always tenants. Someone's registering as well. James, okay, no problems. So I'll get this over here. Would you be kind enough just to hold it for a few moments while he comes back?
I do that.
Is that good? Thank you
so
much. So team, by the way, for those of you that are new to the world of real estate, in terms of registering an auction, you can actually register before the day of the auction. You can actually register before the auction on the day of the auction, like 5-10 minutes beforehand, but you can actually register during the auction. During the auction, even right to the fall of the hammer, if you get excited and think, wow, not that it happens often, but I am just letting you know. And the reason I say it is sometimes I'm auctioning and people say, oh, but he wasn't here at the start of the auction. You can, by law, register right till the fall of the hammer. Well-maintained semi in the heart of Newtown. And as I was saying to you, it's a suburb that I'm very familiar with. And yes, I'm buying time. Well, our bidder comes outside. That whether you're buying for rental or buying to live in, it just ticks all the boxes. And there are terms and conditions on display. If you hear the words vendor bid, it's the one and only right we have, but apart from that, it's people that have registered, and I do wish them all the best today with their intentions to secure a great property in the heart of Newtown. Michael White is going to be taking down the bids, so keep the paddles up when we're going, and I wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, it is over to you. And I'm going to ask for an opening bid or offer to get us up and running today. You tell me what's fair market value. Who's going to kick it off? Opening bid or offer? Anzac Day was last week. Opening bid or offer? Traditional 1 minute silence before the first bid. Where we go? Opening bid or offer to get us up and going. You tell me what's fair market value. Opening bid or offer. Where do we go? It's like chess. If they go that, I'll go that, I'll go that. Let's wait. Opening bid or offer. Right? Okay. Yeah. If we don't get a start, I will use a vendor bid. Now I want to let you know, once you put a vendor bid in, you can't register a bid under the vendor bid. And that always disappoints some people when that vendor bid's higher than what they would find. 1.5. What's your number? Bidder 33. 1.5 is the bid over here, bidder number 33, our late registration. At 1.5 is the bid. Now, fair warning to all buyers. Let's have a look. Okay, we're going to go. At 1.5, winning bidder is there. Going to call it once. Here it goes. With you. At 1.5, 1,520,000, bidder number 4. 1520 is the bid. What do you say? 1520. At 15.20 is the bid, the call begins. At 1520, gonna call it once. At 1520, I'm gonna call it twice. Here it goes. Winning bid is there. At 15.20, third, 15.30, 15.40, 15.50, 60, 50. 15.50 is the bid. $1,550,000. Let's have a quick look again. Yep, we're going. Winning bid is there at $1,550,000. Gonna call it once at $1,550,000. I'll take $1,000 bid before we go, by the way. Yep. No. Gonna call it twice. Here it goes. At 15.50. Want to make sure you're all out. In or out?
Out.
In or out? Okay. In or out? Highest bidders here at 1,550, letting you know we're a touch under the reserve price, but I'm not passing it in because we're close enough to negotiate. We're close enough to negotiate. I only pass them in when I think to myself it's going to take more than 5 minutes. I have a funny feeling we can get this done. At 15.50, very close to getting a deal done. Give us a moment. I'm going to have a quick chat with our vendors and Michael and see what we're going to do next. We might even actually pull you aside, show you the reserve, because everyone else said we're out. So, you want to have a chat with him, Michael? Come on in. We're very close. I'm letting you know you're going to have to pay a bit more, but just giving you the heads up. 15.50 is the bid. So I am letting you know that this auction is also being used on the real estate Realtor platform, which is a tech company which allows everything to be done electronically. Even you can do your bidding electronically. We haven't got that today. And I also want to let you know that for those of you that want to get fast auction results that are comprehensive, Saturday, realestate.com around 6:15 p.m. You go to Google, put down Sydney auction results. That will probably be the first search result that will come, and that has the results. But it is incomplete because a lot of real estate agents don't call in their results on the Saturday. And why don't they call them in? Because they're hoping to get a higher number of success over the weekend if it hasn't sold. Thank you. You don't have to let us know you're going, but we appreciate it. Okay, give us one moment. So what's happened, I want to let you know that Michael has actually told the buyer what price he's got to be to buy it. And the buyer has asked for a moment. I saw them, they're on their phone getting instructions, so we're not going to pass it in until we get an answer from that buyer. So the auction is still rolling. At 15.50 is the bid. I was very surprised during the week to see PEXA, P-E-X-A, are a platform that actually oversees all settlements that go across Australia. So they've got a really good helicopter view of the behaviour of buyers and sellers. And you'd be interested to know that 1 in 4 properties in the last 12 months, 1 in 4 properties settled with no mortgage. They were cash purchases. That's 25% of properties. So if you want to turn around and ask yourself why after 13 rate rises that there is still a buoyant real estate market, is that a lot of the market actually operates without mortgages. And in fact, high interest rates actually suit many people. Okay, thank you, Michael Wyatt. I want to confirm, and those watching online, Michael has negotiated with the highest bidder to 1560. There's been an increase of $10,000, and now Michael is having a conversation with our vendor. I can tell you it is still under the reserve price, but it's headed in the right direction. We're at 1560 with bidder number 33. So getting back to 1 in 4, and then what's actually very interesting, in certain suburbs, 3 in 5 properties had no mortgages that settled. An example of that is Toorak in Melbourne. Obviously, suburbs in the eastern suburbs of Sydney would score high, and you'd be fascinated to know that they look deeper as to the kind of people that have no mortgages, and it was investors, it was expats coming back, it was families that had been living in good suburbs that had incredible growth that were downgrading. They were going from a $5 million property to a $3 million property, and obviously there was no mortgage needed to do that transaction. In fact, there was an excess. We're at 1560 with bidder number 33. You know you could make it a lot easier if you just made a bid of 160. 1560 is the bid. Some other useful information, and particularly those watching online early on their auction journey of buying real estate, if you buy a property on the day of the auction, but it didn't sell at the auction, but it is sold before midnight. So just picture, it's passed in and then gets sold before midnight, there's still an auction sale, which means that there's no cooling off period. Okay. Michael Harris says the words he's been saying for about 3 decades in Newtown: we're selling. We're selling, going to be sold. Make no mistake, you're the buyer, you're an underbidder. Here it goes at 1560 to you once, at 1560 to you twice, at 1560, third and final call, all done, all silent, going, gone. So congratulations. Thank you so much. Welcome to Newtown. Enjoy your day.